you call it intersectionality. I just call it being a rights person. Is that the movement I came into and Barry came into? Most people I knew then were active in human rights stuff. Well, there's the anti-apartheid movement. I mean, I remember the Northampton Animal Rights Group supporting picketers um, when the print strike was going on in Northampton. I also remember very well 1984. I travelled with other animal rights people from Northampton to Manchester in the north of England to take part in a football match with the striking miners to raise money because, you know, they were fighting the Thatcher government at the time. There was a kind of basic understanding that you help someone when they're fighting something bigger than themselves. You just do. It's what you do. There was no big need conversation about it. We were just all political animals. And that always was always strong within the movement then. We didn't need to talk about it as such, but I think that's what made the movement more radical then. There was a lot of stuff going on in this country then, you know, the miners' strike, there was rioting going on in the inner cities, you know, there was big race stuff going on. And the animal rights movement was in there with those, you know, we were part of all that. But we were also a movement that had recognised that as people that we had to think seriously about other species, other things in that same context. It doesn't mean that human rights and animal rights are exactly the same thing, but it does mean that you talk about rights, not some kind of welfareism or whether we can eat our way to animal rights, you know. And I think that's missing now. And maybe it's just me. I don't know. But
I don't think it's just you. I think a lot of guests that I've had on who have been active in animal rights for a long time have spoken about that. You know, you have all these influencers out there. There's one particular that comes to mind who constantly attacks intersectional vegans and is very pro-Zionist and very racist against Palestinians, and at the
yeah,
same time posts photos of animal liberation front raids. You know, he's never been involved in direct action. He just
yeah,
posts pictures of people with ski masks holding animals and edgy quotes next to them. I don't think he has any understanding of anarchist spirit, of total liberation. Nothing. Which,
yeah.
you know, you have people out there cultivating this image of militants for their own gain while having no academic interest or actual connections to these radical movements.